All right, guys, we're talking about the recent news regarding the increase in minimum wage. Now, I'm not here to preach my political beliefs or anything like that, but I gotta say I'm pretty conflicted about this whole thing. On one hand, I think it's great that people who are struggling to make ends meet will be getting a little more money in their pockets. I mean, who doesn't want to see their fellow man or woman succeed and live a comfortable life? It's like that one episode of The Office where they all pitch in to help Pam and Jim with their wedding, we're all in this together. But on the other hand, I can't help but think about the potential consequences of raising the minimum wage too high too quickly. It's like that one episode of Breaking Bad where Walt and Jesse try to cook too much meth in a short period of time and end up screwing everything up. Sometimes less is more, plus there's the argument that if companies are forced to pay their employees more, they'll end up cutting jobs or raising prices to compensate. It's like that one episode of South Park where everyone in town starts making $10 an hour and the economy goes to hell. But then again, there's also the argument that if people have more money to spend, they'll stimulate the economy and it'll all work out in the end. It's like that one episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns blocks out the sun and the town becomes a dystopian wasteland. Wait, maybe that's not a great analogy anyway. I think the important thing here is to find a balance between helping people and not hurting the economy. It's like that one episode of Stranger Things where Eleven has to use all of her powers to close the portal to the Upside Down. But if she uses too much, she'll die. We don't want the economy to die. Guys, personally, I think a gradual increase in minimum wage over a longer period of time would be the best way to go. It's like that one episode of Game of Thrones where Daenerys slowly builds her army and conquers cities one by one instead of trying to take over everything at once. Slow and steady wins the race. But at the end of the day, I'm just a guy on the internet with an opinion. I'm not an economist or a politician or anything like that. It's like that one episode of Bojack Horseman where Bojack tries to solve everyone's problems but ends up making things worse. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. That's about it. See ya. See ya.